This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Hindu.
You're watching the late night news. I'm MANISH. Let's have a look at the headlines. Defense Intelligence Agency to probe the suspicious consignment seized containing blueprints of defense-related structures. Jayalalitha wants the PM to sack Union Minister A. Raja over the spectrum allocation issue. Young entrepreneurs reach for the stars, discuss strategy at the startup conference. The differently able to get hundreds of new jobs at one of its kind job fair. And the Rajasthan Royals finally get some points on the table, beat the Kolkata Knight Riders. The top story right now, the Defense Intelligence Agency has now stepped into the case of the suspicious parcel which was seized by Chennai's customs officers on Thursday. The contents of the parcel are highly secretive and the recipient of the parcel is an ex-army man. He's in big trouble. Investigating sources have told us that they could either accept or deny that the case could be terror-related.
The Defense Intelligence Agency will now probe the suspicious parcel case. On Thursday, the Customs Department seized a packet meant for 77-year-old Adrian Marley, a retired army officer now based in California. The contents of the parcel, packed in 5 steel boxes, sent a shock down the spine of the authorities. During a routine examination, customs officials stumbled upon 5 boxes containing project documents, including blueprints of the naval dry dock at Visakhapatnam and airport academy project at Hyderabad, apart from maps and drawings of Meerut and Muzaffarpur. Sources say the recipient Adrian Marley, who travelled to the United States last month, is certain to be booked under the Official Secret Act, because no officer can keep any official documents with him after retirement. But his bigger crime is that he kept the most sensitive of information. So why was he taking the blueprints to America? The blueprints are so detailed that it describes even the architecture of each of these highly important defense-related structures. According to sources, one Adrian Marley in California now helps in building engineering. So why is this special interest in the defense-related buildings in India? Marley has apparently told investigators that the contents of the parcel are his personal belongings. But with Defense Intelligence Agency, which combines intelligence network of all 3 armed forces probing the case now, it seems Marley would have to do more explaining. In Chennai, Salim for NDTV Hindu.
And we were earlier joined by our reporter Salim, who had broken this story first.
The blueprints are so detailed that it describes even the architecture of each of these highly important defense-related structure. Now, the Defense Intelligence Agency have taken up this case for further investigation. So, according to sources, one Adrian Marley in California now helps in building engineering. So, why then the special interest in defense-related building in India is the question among the minds of the people who are probing this case. So, basically this Defense Intelligence Agency was established in the year 2002. It is just a combination of 3 intelligence forces, that is the Army, the Navy, the Navy and the Air Force as well. So, they have taken up this case from yesterday, and the customs officials say that they have actually been in touch with Adrian Marley, aged 77, who was once worked with the Indian Army. He clearly accepted to the fact that the parcel belongs to him, and also he has clearly denied the fact that there is any motive behind these parcels. He has very clearly said that there is no negative intention within him when he asked his friend to send this parcel, to send the parcel from Chennai to all the way to California. Sources from the customs and the intelligence are very clear that they say even though the man worked with the Indian Army earlier, he is not supposed to carry these papers out of the country, and now he will be subjected to investigation. And since he carried these papers, since he tried carrying these papers out of the country, he has violated some sections of the Official Secret Acts, and he may be booked under this act also. So, as of now, the sources from the intelligence and the customs say that their investigation is in the initial stages.
Well, some say it's an attempt by AIADMK Supremo Jay Jayalalitha to stage a comeback back into prominence, back into limelight. But Jayalalitha has once again reiterated her demand to sack Union Minister A. Raja over the 2G spectrum allocation issue. She issued a statement in which she asked the Prime Minister to sack Raja over the entire issue. In fact, she said that there were a lot of discrepancies involved in the allocation of 2G spectrum when Raja was at the helm of affairs. Jaya, in a statement, said, and I quote, the sequence of events clearly show that he is not averse to misusing his position as Union Minister to thwart proceedings. She goes on to say that given Raja's track record, he will leave no stone unturned in preventing the investigators from getting to the bottom of this case. Well, jobs are back. In fact, there are jobs even for some special people. The government's Spastic Society is organizing a job fair for the physically challenged people today in the city. And guess what? More than the job seekers, those who have employed them are more thrilled.
Pavitra is going to be handling orders in the garment company she has just got a job at. That she is dyslexic was no hindrance in getting her the job. This +2 pass out is trained in desktop publishing.
Happy became office educated.
It's not just Pavitra alone. Hundreds like her are seeking jobs at this fair in Tharamani in Chennai. Statistics show that there are about 22 lakh physically challenged people in Tamil Nadu alone, and organizers say that the fair drew about 250 applicants from across the state, particularly those with autism, cerebral palsy, mental retardation and multiple disabilities.
Getting the requirements from the employers and matching it with the abilities of the people with people who are differently abled, and accordingly we will be the facilitators today in people for getting jobs.
About 50 companies are participating in the job fair, and the employers seemed happy choosing special candidates in their respective workplace.
And I've recruited around 10 people from in different sections like cashier, billing, supervisors, and pantry boys, cleaning, cutting, roti making, and all the stuff. So they are from few people are differently able, like they don't walk proper, their vision is little less. Those people are at admin sections who take care of the total accounting sections. And to be frank, they give their fullest work.
More such jobs are in the offing. From days of pink slips to jobs for all, the change is refreshing. With camera person Srinivas and reporter Bertila, Sarah Mohan for NDTV Hindu.
Well, meet the passing out officers of the OTA. That's coming up next. Stay with us.